Welcome back, my beautiful friends. So tonight is Super Bowl and I made some chicken wings. So this was what was left at my store. I live in a small town and things go quickly and I forgot about chicken wings. So I do let my chicken wings sit out for an hour to get to room temperature. I feel like everything kind of adheres when they're at room temperature better to the chicken. So, and I let them dry out. I pat dry them and then I put them in the bag. So there I'm adding 1 tablespoon of baking soda. You want to add, before you add the baking soda, you want to add 1 tablespoon of oil, your choice of oil, and then the baking soda, and then the rest of the ingredients. So let me run down what those are. So 1 tablespoon of oil first, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of pepper. So you want to make sure it's fully coated, and I used my hands to make sure that was done. I have a oven that I just recently got, and it is an air fryer. So I put these on my 17-inch cast iron pan, and of course I spray it with avocado oil and then put the chicken, and I bake it at 420 in the air fryer for 20 minutes on each side, just so it has that crisp. You can definitely do it less if you don't want it as crispy, but it worked good. It was a good texture, good flavor, and they were still juicy inside. So there I go, mixing my chicken. I wish in real life I could mix that fast, and making sure they were coated. And they did come out fully coated. As I pulled them out, I kind of rubbed them. That's my cast iron pan, and I just sprayed it down. It's thoroughly loved and used. So I'm just going to arrange them, and that's me going and making sure that everything is done just right. And so I added some oil right there because I forgot to do it in the beginning. So now I'm doing it. There's my pan arranged with everything on there. I set the oven, oh, I'm sorry, I think I said 420, 425, and put those bad boys in there and turn. The air fryer was already on, preheated, so let them sit for 20 minutes. And now I am making the Nashville Honey Hot sauce. I use 4 tablespoons of honey hot and 1 tablespoon paprika, 1 tablespoon cayenne, 1 tablespoon brown sugar, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon black pepper, half a teaspoon of salt. Start with the hot oil first. You want half a cup of hot oil. That'll coat about 20 to 25 wings. Start with your hot oil first. Then add your 4 tablespoons of hot honey, and then your 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and then mix them, and then add the rest of your ingredients. Reason being is you don't want it to seize up, and it does that for some reason on me. I was able to save mine, but you don't want to run that same risk. So start with your hot oil first and then go from there. I do it last. And so right now you'll see the hot oil coming. You can see how hot it is and it's boiling. It's not the right way. So just learn from my mistakes. Go and do it first. That way you don't have to save it or throw it away. And like you can kind of tell it's already seasoned. And you don't want that. It's just a waste of ingredients that you'd throw away and you'd have to start over. I mean, you can, but I just don't like to waste stuff. So I'm mixing, mixing, mixing. Finally, what I do to save it is I scoop everything out and I leave the oil there and I re-add it in, and I was able to save it that way. But I can tell that if I would have left it a few more minutes, it wouldn't have been salvageable. It would have seized up and been a clump of ingredients. So there we go. See, it's all nice and saucy. So I would tell you at this point, you should already have your chicken done, because I did not have my chicken done and it sat and it started kind of getting hard. So I had to pop it in the microwave for 10 seconds. Don't do it more than that. Make sure that you keep an eye after that. If you need any more, just do it at 5-second intervals because it does burn. So there I am at the 20-minute mark, flipping my chicken over. Again, I air fry at 425 for 20 minutes each side. So 20 minutes one side, 20 minutes on the other side. And so I'm just flipping everything over, flip, flip, flip. And I'm gonna go ahead and push those bad boys in. If you see that black type of guard, that's something I got so I wouldn't burn myself. So now I'm doing the lemon pepper sauce. You see me cut the, you didn't see me cut the butter, but I used that knife, so I had to wipe it off before I cut the lemon. So I only need half of a lemon. So for the lemon pepper sauce, you need 3 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 tablespoons of honey. I'm sorry, 2 spoons of honey, half of a lemon, and 1.5 tablespoons of lemon pepper. Start again with the hot first. So start with your butter, then your honey, then your lemon pepper, and then your lemon, your half of a lemon. Reason being is I cooled it down and the honey had a hard time dissolving, so I had to pop it again in the microwave for 10 seconds, but that wasn't a big deal. And so there I am, mixing, and I'm just telling you my mistakes so you can avoid them. Everything came out good, but you know, there's an order and a way to do things when you're baking and cooking, and it's all about doing them in the order for the reason to get the effect that you want. So there's a reason why there's an order to everything. And so there I am tasting it, and that's when I add another 3/4 tablespoon of lemon pepper. So that's why I told you to add 1.5 tablespoons of lemon pepper. So there I am mixing, mix, and they're done. So I'm now gonna coat them, and I do 3 and 3 so that my husband can try them out. My sons ate them without the sauces and they really loved them just like that. So did my daughter. My husband loved the way they tasted. And so again, I had to pop that Nashville hot sauce back into the microwave because it just wasn't sticking to them. Later you'll see the picture where it looks beautiful and tastes beautiful, but you know, just do it hot or might pop it in the microwave for 10 seconds. So I just want to take the time to thank you guys for following my journey. Keep following me. Please like and subscribe. You know, invite your family members to come on over. I was a horrible cook, and I'm learning, and I've been learning, and I do pretty good now. So, you know, I'm all about easy ways to do food. I live in Texas, but I didn't always live in Texas. I lived in California. So food out here is different. I've had to learn how to cook food that tastes like home. So if you're like me and you miss, you know, California food, I can show you how to do it here in Texas. I've learned. So there I am coating the lemon pepper. Now that's the boys without sauce. And that's my husband's plate. Look at how delicious it looks.